But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Podcast time. I hope you guys are subscribing to the Opie and Anthony podcast. You can't just download it. You got to subscribe to this so we get fake numbers, right?
Yeah.
We want fake numbers.
Yeah.
We don't care if you listen to this in the end. We just want to make sure you subscribe so our numbers are great.
Yeah, so don't just listen. Subscribe.
Yeah, do that for us.
I'm doing a podcast. It's where I just go on and go like, what the fuck? And I just make shit up.
Fucking Chip.
What the fuck? I'll help you podcast. I got like 2 million download followers.
You don't even know what that is.
Fuck you.
Look, Courtney Love came in and we had a good time. Listen to this.
I fucked her.
Courtney Love.
Courtney.
Hi.
How are you, Courtney?
How are you?
How are you?
Good.
What's going
Take a
on?
Just coming
seat.
from Stern.
Have a seat. Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
What happened? Jim Brewer was...
He was like, has she left yet? Because I have a story. And he's on SNL, and he told this story. It was total bullshit. So I went back in there and clarified it.
Oh,
yeah.
Jim Brewer, right?
Yeah, Brewer.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know him
He was
pretty
telling
well.
an SNL story that just wasn't true.
Really?
About you?
Yeah, people always have this sort of like Courtney stole my grandmother's wedding ring and then menstruated on my Fetishes sheets and then she burned the building down kind of thing. So, and then she punched my grandma.
People will usually err to the side of you probably did something outrageous, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even Howard was showing me this picture. He goes, "See, you're not wearing underwear." I'm like, that is a thin strip of cotton.
Oh,
there's a difference.
A little sneak shot that was taken?
No, it was a stage diving those days.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So you covered up the goods with something.
I always covered up the goods.
You
man,
covered up the
'cause
goods.
I don't want air down there.
You must
Aren't you
have been
supposed
caught,
to air
though.
it out, though?
What?
Aren't you supposed to air it out?
Well, when you're in the bath and shit, yeah.
But I figured being
But
in
not on
concert
stage.
wearing like...
I mean, my move, I only have one rock move, is up my foot up on the monitor. So, you can sort of see up. And the thicker the line of cotton is, the more safe I feel.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
All right, I get
Certainly
it.
waxed.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
you don't
you
want,
don't want any pubes sticking out of it.
Yeah, wires.
Unruly.
Yeah.
Unruly.
You
like
keep
the
it all
Black
clean down
Crowes of
there.
America cover.
There is a band that was called L7. They're awesome.
Sure.
And I this is like coming to the collective, and now it's me, but I didn't do it. I didn't think of this. This girl named Danita Sparks. I grew up with her. Actually, her bass player, Jennifer Finch, who's my oldest friend, still has the same phone number. So if I'm ever in jail, that is the number I
That's
can
the one
call.
you have memorized. Yeah.
Anyway, Finch and Danita, they were at Reading in England, and they were getting bottled and booed and mud and da-da-da. And Danita was on a really quite heavy menses, and she reaches into her jeans and she just took this tampon and she threw it into the crowd.
Whoa.
It's a 100,000 person crowd. Legendary, right?
That's rock
Brilliant.
and roll right
I
there.
wish I had fucking thought of it.
That's rock and roll.
So this guy comes up to me
Shocking.
about, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, and he goes, "Yeah, I got hit in the face with your tampon at the Palladium."
Oh,
I'm like,
man.
I didn't do it, man.
They'll attribute that to you because...
yeah, I mean, I
it's
love
Courtney.
the accolade, but I didn't think of it.
Yeah.
That's
You
a
know?
big fetish for a lot of guys, too. It's a really weird one. That's one I don't get.
Be hit by
Really?
a
No,
tampon?
tampons are a
She told
fetish.
me she was having a really heavy flow, and that
Wow.
she could just
Clumpy?
see the blood spurting off of
Oh,
the...
man.
Yeah, but I mean, if your fucking drummer gets hit in the head with a hard bottle, like, you know,
gotta fight with what you got.
gotta fight with your
Yeah,
little
yeah.
Bloody
string.
tampons.
Just...
Take
oh
your
my
pearl
God.
out there and...
Now, you don't deny that you were pretty wild back in what they call the day, right?
I'm wild in the day, but, there's this great Flaubert quote. He wrote the book of Madame Bovary. It is wild in my work, bourgeois in my life.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Does that
and
fit you? Yeah.
That fits me to a T right now.
Yeah. Oh, so you've in your personal life, what, you've kind of mellowed out
Bourgeois.
a little bit? Bourgeois.
Gracious living.
Bourgeois.
Gracious living.
But still, when you're on stage and stuff, you're
Yeah, but I don't
Out there.
stage dive anymore.
no.
Because, the fingering and everything else. I was trying to prove a point. It was like, okay, Vedder could do this, Kurt could do this, Cordell could do this, and they get you like football heroes. And I kept trying to prove the point. And
Yeah.
I never broke any, my limbs never got broken.
Right.
But my clothes would all be off.
Wow.
Would guys
What
grope you, pushing you back up? You
Yeah,
get-
there's pictures that's just very violent and da-da-da. But I just liked it. I was like, all right, are you going to rape me? You going to rape me? Was this some sort of like
Wow.
game you play. I don't know.
So guys actually would finger you, or she would.
Yeah.
Crowd surf?
But I didn't really feel it because I was also fighting off my arms getting broken, my tits getting squeezed. And,
Yeah, you got to prioritize the body
Yeah,
parts
you
at that
know,
point.
You don't feel the finger.
neck getting twisted.
Right.
So if you're mellow in your personal life, does that make you want to go back to work because you kind of miss
Yeah,
that?
I'm touring. I start touring on the 20th. I can't wait.
Where's the tour
Fucking
start?
wait. It's a tertiary market tour, meaning it's like small venues, like Stone Pony and House of Blues and like things like that.
Right.
And then I'm doing this television show, which shall not be named, that I thought I would never do TV. Ever. Ever. You know, like TV's the devil. I mean, I remember walking around Memphis with Woody Harrelson like 14 years ago during that Larry Flint movie, and unfortunately his name was Woody, the bartender, as well, and it was like walking around with a fucking beetle.
Wow, yeah.
And I had this one girlfriend who became a soap opera star, and I went to a mall with her, and these ladies were they were like cattle. They were very large and in sweat outfits, and she was mobbed.
Yeah.
And
All
her
for
name-
being on TV.
from being on a soap opera.
Yeah, but
and
you're
they knew her
recognizable.
storyline, and they didn't know her name as an
Right.
actress. And,
Yeah.
and anyway, TV has just never been my thing, particularly what we call reality TV or whatever. And this isn't like some E! channel Courtney's life thing.
What TV show is it?
I can't tell you
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
because it's a network thing. So it's a big thing.
Is it something that's already on, or is it brand new?
No, it's already on.
Oh.
Look at that.
Well, maybe like American Idol.
I can't say. I just can't say.
Judge or
I just
something.
can't say.
A judge on
I
American
just can't say.
Idol.
I just can't say.
That's a big
She
gig.
can't
I just
say.
can't say.
Wow, you're gonna be on
Big
American
gig.
Idol. That's
I can't
great.
say.
That's a
I
great
didn't say-
gig.
I did not say that.
I didn't. I'm just saying.
Great gig.
if you- if that
Wow,
was-
American
All I know
Idol. We
is
got a
that-
scoop today.
Is that this show is looking for?
Yeah.
I read the demographic thing they're looking for is disaffected. I love that word.
Oh.
Disaffected females and homosexuals, and therefore there is only one person to call. That would be me.
Wait, so what show? The Voice?
Yes.
No, well,
I
yeah,
get the
it still could be American
cutters.
Idol.
Yeah.
I get,
That is true.
What happened
yeah.
to my mic?
That's on.
It's on.
No, you muted me.
No
You're
way.
silencing me.
No.
Is it your
You're
headphone?
silencing me.
You hit your
Where?
headphones with your
Who's
name.
Opie and who's Anthony?
Opie.
Anthony.
Who do you think looks like Anthony out of these two?
I don't know.
No, really. It's
we didn't mute you.
You're not
Maybe it's your
Muted
headphones.
I'm silence of the lambs.
maybe your headphone jack is.
I can smell the lambs.
Maybe your headphone jack.
Your cheap perfume.
So American Idol, that's a great gig.
I did not say
It's either that or The Voice, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I
one of the-
did,
yeah.
okay,
All
I
right.
couldn't get
The
on The
Voice.
Voice if you pay. I mean,
so
I
not
okay,
The
it's not The
Voice.
Voice, but she's not saying no to American Idol.
I'm not saying anything.
American Idol,
Well,
they're
No,
knocking
what's-
everybody out.
What's the
too.
dance show? To,
Dance with the
Yeah,
Stars?
Dance with the Stars.
Because you know, because I'm sorry, my pole work gives me so much,
I enjoyed that greatly that you just did that.
capacity.
Did
Yeah,
you, Jimmy?
that was
Does she
great.
have the goods covered up?
Very covered up.
All right,
very
they're covered
sexy.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a thin strip.
With
Very
a thin
thin
strip.
strip.
A very thin strip.
Yeah, that was a hit.
She's not denying American Idol.
No.
And they're getting rid of everybody.
They really are.
That'd
They're
be a
gutting
great
it.
gig.
That would be a good one.
They
Yeah,
like
nice
someone that's
wardrobe
outspoken,
budget, I guess,
Yeah.
right?
a little
Yes.
outrageous.
Yeah.
They like that on the show.
Yeah, you'd be
yeah.
perfect for that show.
You'd be honest.
Yep. She's not saying a word.
All
right.
Rumor has it.
That's how it
Well,
starts.
it's been too soft because nobody's been honest on that show for a while.
Yeah.
And, and you need that.
Don't you think like badasses are supposed to go on there and be badasses, and then they go on there, it's butterflies flying out their asses? It's like,
Yeah.
come on,
Yeah.
you know.
Well,
Look at the real
Tyler,
Courtney Love.
even like he was nice.
They were
Yeah.
overly nice.
Well, your buddy there, Howard, he is a bit soft on some of the acts. I guess you can't just wheel
He's
in there and go
mellowing
like,
out, though.
yeah. You can't just go in there though and be
We
like,
just had a total Grace Kelly to, we had a totally non-controversial, fantastic
yeah.
discussion.
Yeah,
I hope I
yeah.
get invited back.
So you think that on the show you'll be more outrageous and you'll speak the truth if someone's bad?
What, on American
I
Idol,
didn't
you
say
mentioned.
what show it was.
I know. I'm not saying. I'm just saying whatever
In
show
general,
it is.
whatever show-
whatever show
it
you're
is, I shall
judging.
speak the truth.
Right. So if someone's lip syncing or all that stuff, you're gonna call
I
them
did
out.
the Billboard Awards once, and I refused to lip sync, and it was a huge mistake.
oh really?
Why?
Yeah, because there's like this little delay, and because I thought it was just. Can I say I thought it was gay without
Yeah.
offending
Yeah,
my
yeah.
homos? Homosexual fans, I love you. I do
Offending
say
your
gay
homos.
sometimes, okay? I thought it was just lame, and we actually sounded worse. Because they
Wow.
weren't doing accu-tuning back then and whatever. And
Yeah.
I think Kid Rock said something on the Billboard Awards about people that lip sync. But he's got to lip sync. We all lip sync now.
Yeah.
On those shows. You
Yeah,
have to,
yeah,
or you
yeah.
sound like shit.
Oh man, that's
But
kind
why
of
does it sound like shit?
That
Why
does
can't they get that
suck.
sound
I don't
like do a
know,
sound check
because,
earlier in the day?
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It does suck.
You
though,
ever heard the
'cause-
Chili Peppers without Anthony's voice accu-tuned? Oh, not going there. Sorry.
He was well.
Wait,
he
you know,
was-
AccuTune is something they do live? Is that like...
No. They can do it live, but it's where if you're hitting flats and sharps, they can.
it
fix
rounds it up to where it's supposed to be. Yeah.
puts it where it's supposed to be.
It's
It's
but
what they did with Mary J. Blige's voice, in my opinion. Mary J. Blige had this fantastic, phenomenal, soulful, wounded, great voice. And lately, what I hear is really accu-tuned.
Yeah.
And it's like Barbie. It's like, where are you?
and have you used that?
For me?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm white. I don't hear
You like the
those
way.
notes.
You're not going to do that, but the live shows you do, it's all real. You don't use any of
Yeah,
that
of
stuff.
course.
But
Yeah.
Anthony Kiedis doesn't sound great live, huh? If you
I
take
would
that away,
say, without insulting one of my oldest friends who let me use his rehearsal space before I even had a band, therefore I wouldn't even be here without Flea, that Anthony's voice is slightly banal without a little something like reverb or something.
Well, when they
on it.
first started, he wasn't even on key a lot of the times. That was kind of the way the music was written too. And then later on,
Yeah,
when they got very
the
popular,
tunings.
it was more of a pop thing, and
Yeah.
it needed to be
Yeah.
on key
Smoother,
and everything.
right?
Yeah, he was very loose with his being either flat or sharp with a lot of things.
But
And
there was like something that was, there was like a lack of personality for a while.
yeah,
there.
yeah.
And when you're in
say that.
studios, you hear people's voices naked. Which, I mean, you hear your own voice naked, it's embarrassing enough. But when you're hearing other people's voices naked, it's like taking a look at them showering.
Yeah, I think that's why you
So
can
it's kind
never
of like tattling on it isn't really cool.
you can never really get the impact of what people are going to
So
hear
what I just
on
did
a
wasn't
record.
very cool.
No. You can't really tell what people are going to hear on a record because you hear it as you're singing it, and you hear just bare through the cans. And every time you listen to that song, even through when they're processing it,
Unless you're in love with yourself.
you can't. Well, yeah, but who is?
I am.
Are you really?
Well, when you
I
hear
am in
yourself
love with
back, does it
myself.
usually sound better or worse than you first thought it was going to sound? Like if you listen back to a tape, it's like, wow, I thought I
Better.
was worse. Oh, it sounds
Yeah.
better than you thought.
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah.
I think
fantastic.
I'm hot. I'm sorry.
I'm awesome.
what do you think of Amanda Bynes? You tweeted
All
her
right.
recently.
Oh, yeah, that thing.
That thing.
I think she likes the word ugly a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she uses that for everybody.
It's like, what's that about? Listen, I was 14. I was so bloody ugly, and I thought I was Kate Moss. I chased this guy named Mark Wren. He was the hottest photographer in Portland around. Convinced him. I got to show you guys these pictures. They're so ugly. I had this big schnoz. And I had like blusher on like this, and I'm wearing white gloves and black and white thing, and I'm like this, like making new wave faces.
Oh,
and,
nice.
like voguing. And I am so fucking homely, and I think I'm and a gap in my teeth, and I thought I was the hottest thing in the world, and I was 180 pounds.
Wow.
So if someone calls me ugly, it sort of rolls off my back because, like, it's not about looks; it's about attitude. I mean, you get laid on attitude. That's
But didn't you think that was kind of shitty? Because you kind of like, you didn't say anything bad to
no.
her.
What I said back to her is you misunderstood me, and
Well, your tweet was "Get it together, dude." I think.
no,
right?
the first was tweet
Something
was
like
just
that?
get it together, dude, because
Yeah.
it's so crazy.
Yeah, of course.
The wig and the this and that.
Oh, we
Yeah,
love it.
yeah.
Though.
And marijuana isn't a drug. Come on, and clearly marijuana is a drug.
Leads to other drugs.
And then there's this whole thing about like Disney kids just like they're not educated. Look at how she writes. I'm not educated either, but I'm at least autodidactic. At least I try and read Flaubert. Do you know what I mean? And pronounce it correctly. They have no parental infrastructure, and they just get like after they're not nubile anymore or useful, they're sort of waylaid,
They just
Right.
lose it.
Yeah.
and then we all pick on them
She comes off
and
as a little
enjoy
dumb.
it.
Well, we
dumb.
love a train wreck.
Yeah, but
Who
it's
doesn't
like,
love a train
don't
wreck?
model your thing on Lohan, man. Like,
Right.
Yeah, and we do look at that until something tragic happens, and then everybody's like, "Oh, you know, she should have had help," and this. But meanwhile, everyone was piling on the dog pile like that.
Yeah.
You kind of went through a period in time though where you were looked at like that, like the crazy chick. Everything.
I still kind of am. That's why I want to do this television show, because there are people in Lubbock, Texas that still think I'm on a stretcher in 2003 going to Bellevue for crack. It's like, you guys, that was 10 years ago. And after 72 hours of Bellevue, trust me, you're never doing crack
You don't want to
again.
go back.
So do you think that people will change their opinion of you, like after they see you with the young contestants and stuff like that, interacting?
Did we talk about contestants? I didn't say shit about
Especially on a
contestants.
network, a regular network, like you know, a real network, not even cable, because that's even though the ratings are down, it's
Do you
still
know how
a
pissy
big
these
show.
network guys are? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Do not get me in trouble.
But you think that they'll change their opinion after they see your next project?
I don't know. I can only be myself.
But don't you like that's not a bad image to have because it's interesting. People always want to see what you're doing. It's like
Yeah,
it's
I
not
just have
boring.
a problem cursing.
Yeah,
Because I curse naturally.
Is
well,
it
they
right?
pre-tape.
And no, they do a live show too.
But there's got to be a delay on
That could
it.
be the
I
problem.
know.
Yeah,
I
there'll be a little
really
delay.
say fuck a lot.
Yeah, so when you do the live show for American Idol, that could be a problem.
Right, they'll probably say don't say fuck.
Yeah, they
And
might
you
have
won't.
to put a delay on for you.
But I'll tell
be
you,
your
Courtney,
Anthony.
it's really going to help.
Can
It's
I
going to
some
help you.
coffee?
It's going to help
Oh,
your
you want
live
coffee?
dates.
Sure.
Get Courtney some
What'd you say?
coffee.
It's definitely going to help your live dates because I saw it with Steven
Here.
Tyler when I went to see Aerosmith after he was on the show. How many more people, like younger people, guys bringing their kids and stuff to the show. So it's definitely going to help if you want to get back out there, do whole or your solo stuff.
That's, I want to put out
Here.
new music.
Yeah, it's
every
gonna be huge for
year,
you.
So
You
that's
need coffee?
really important to me.
What?
I want blonde. That's been it's called blonde, sweet and blonde.
I know the blonde coffee from Starbucks.
Yeah.
I know it.
No. But I made up the word before Starbucks started it.
Did you?
So you should sue them.
What
You
are
know
what are
what?
you doing?
I
You're not-
actually had a lawsuit with Howard Schultz.
Can I say something? We love you.
You do?
Yeah, we thought we were going to not get along for some weird reason.
Why?
I don't know. You hear the stories over the years. And
Yeah,
shit.
that I burned down your grandma's house and then
all
I
that
punched her and
shit.
stole her
yeah.
wedding ring.
Yeah, all that
No, there's
shit.
the thing is, there's rats all over that like ratting and stuff like that. So somebody had said, "Oh, Courtney's bashing you on Howard," and you weren't bashing.
I
you just were
wasn't. I
like,
said
"Oh,
it
they
just don't
shocked
know
you."
us.
Right.
You just don't know us.
But you know how people are, especially on like Twitter and stuff. They're just like, you could say something and it could be the most innocent thing. It's like, yeah, that person's bashing
What
you.
are they like? I said, what are they like? Are they shock jocks? Are they like,
Right,
are
right.
they like coming for your crowd?
Right,
And he goes,
right,
"Oh,
right.
They're trying.
It's like,
I mean,
no.
you know,
Howard
he's
knows.
Howard.
Howard
Yeah,
knows.
yeah,
No,
exactly.
we go way back
By
with
the way,
Howard.
you smell really good.
You do.
I mean, is it? She's, and I mean this like in a complimentary way. It reminds me of what Ozzy wears. It smells good, but
Wow.
a feminine version of it. It smells really
Oh,
good.
you know what's interesting about that? It's called
Check and Speak?
Back in Black, and it is the top note is tobacco, and that's kind of rock smell. And then the second note is cherry, and then the third note is
Vanilla.
no, I want to say pussy, but it's not.
So Courtney, is this these live dates? Is this a solo band or is this whole?
This is I'm calling it Courtney Love.
Okay, so
But it's my guitar player Miko, and I would take Melissa back in a second, but I'll never take Eric back.
Oh,
Why? What happened with you and Eric?
He took 74 guitars from my storage. 18 of them were Kurt's. They're left-handed.
jeez.
And then when he needs money, he has sold. Like Kurt went to England and got all these Marshall stacks. Like 7 out of 10 Marshalls are lemons. So for a guy with perfect pitch, like Kurt, and Miko, who's in my band now, going to the Marshall factory and getting the non-lemons, it's a big thing. For me, I don't give a shit. I don't have perfect pitch. Me and Anthony.
That's it.
So anyway,
Yeah.
they say Hole on one side, Nirvana on the other side, and he sold them.
Wow.
And then he sold like a headstock that Kurt had broke for like $100,000. And it's like there's this guy in BC who collects stuff, and he's a bit gross. Like he collects like syringes, he collects pill bottles.
What a
and
ghoul.
Paul Allen also has 45,000 plus items that are like basically the contents of me and Francis and Kurt's entire home. And that's a long story, and I don't want to make allegations against Paul Allen on your radio show because he's got more lawyers than I do.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. But
Wait, but how would he get that stuff?
I got to ask
well,
you.
I
yeah,
can
yeah.
tell you, but then the lawyers would be
Really?
I'd have a lawyer.
Because
I'd
that's
get
a lot
served
potentially.
as I walked out.
It's potentially a lot of money there, obviously, and
Yeah, and the less I talk about it, probably the more discreetly, and it will be to get that shit out of there.
But you got to be out of your mind about it, obviously.
I'm pissed. I'm pissed that the guitar tech, who was really sweet and nice, we found out that he has 16. So there's 38 there's only 38 Kurt guitars in the world. And he has Eric has 17, we have 12, and then Ernie has the remaining X amount in a storage space in Washington that he loans out to Paul Allen's museum. And it's a matter, and he did a deposition in Canada. They got no press. And it's really a matter of finding out, proving that Paul's sister Jody knew about it. Because Jody Allen kind of put it together. If she didn't know about it, she didn't know about it. But
how is it like? It's almost like in the Holocaust when they stole paintings and sold them.
Right.
They were
they
eventually
did it to the
returned.
Hendrix family. The EMP Music Project did this to the Hendrix family. They came to my house, and this guy, Peter Blecka, he's the curator there, he showed me pictures of things, like I said, needles, spoons, pill bottles, things you don't want on display. And asked me, and I answered the door. This is 1998, so he died in 94, so this is 4 years later. And I answered the door in his long johns, Kurt's long johns. He goes, "Oh, you're wearing artifacts." I'm like, "No, I'm wearing my dead husband's clothes."
My God.
Dude, like what? And then he wanted a bunch of stuff, and I figured Paul Allen's really rich. I'm like, "Okay, give me a foundation. I'll give you some stuff." And they weren't playing ball. And then I put everything in storage with my name on it. So it said Courtney Love, which is like a big fucking red flag. And then sometime in 2003, the name got changed to a corporate name, and it went in arrears after 90 days, and they did an auction, a public auction. Wow. Oh, my God. But there's a good part to it, which is somebody was so stupid they left their real name.
Uh-huh.
So were they saying you weren't paying your monthly storage bill? And that
Yeah, they changed it to a corporate name.
And what was the monthly storage bill? Like, what was it? Was it a couple $100 a month?
$1,500
a month. And so for that they
and
changed.
So this whoever this person is paid something like $1,500 for 18 holds.
Wow.
I got everything. And Frances asked me recently for this chair of her dad's, and I'm like, I don't have it.
Oof.
It's at Experience Music Project. So
You don't see that on Storage
we'll
Wars.
see how that goes.
No kidding. That'd be a hell of a
Especially
storage
after
that
this
one open.
interview.
Right.
Well, it's amazing how they
Man.
like Bobby Fischer, the chess player. He had stuff in storage, valuable stuff.
Yeah.
And somehow somebody else got a hold of it, and it was like that's
This
your
is the
personal
trick.
shit.
They put your name into a corporation. They go 3 months without paying it. Then they put a little teeny ad in like Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, that says you are going to have a sale, or Acme LLC Woodside 944 is having a sale.
Because that way your name's not on it, so nobody
No,
comes.
your name's
So no
There
one
you
knows
go, of course.
what they're
And
selling.
only one person a sale.
I
when you
understand.
Pay
I
cash.
understand.
Wow.
And they take it all back to
That's
Washington.
sleazy, man. Who has
And it was in Anaheim, California.
who has the lead belly guitar?
You mean the Nixon now?
Didn't Kurt get a lead belly guitar?
He did have one. I don't know where it is. Ernie might have it. The last guitar he played on Unplugged, Frances wants, though. She wants to keep that.
Who has that?
That's an art pack. I have that.
Oh, you have that. Good.
Frances and me have that.
So you and Francis are okay now? You guys are
Yeah, no, we're
on good
good.
terms?
We talk. We haven't seen each other in 3 years.
Wow.
But we just missed each other at Coachella because we went on different days. But we talk a lot.
Yeah.
So you getting
So
that
we're
back
cool.
together a little bit?
Yeah, that's
You guys
good.
had some rough
That's all
roads. Good. Good for
That's
you.
all good.
You're not going to pull an OJ and try to get your shit back, are you?
What do you mean? What did
Because
OJ do?
OJ
Armed robbery.
got all of his stuff stolen, and he found out some people had and went in with guns, and he's been in jail.
That's
for
why
like-
he's in jail now. Yeah.
Yeah.
4 years already? 5 years
Because they had
already?
his
That sounds
personal
like good
stuff.
fodder for fantasies.
No shit.
I don't think I could kill anybody. I could probably knee someone if I was mad enough.
You could hurt someone, just not. Yeah.
Who's a bang in the knee? But I'd have to be really mad.
You never beat up somebody before?
Yeah, I have
God, she
3
has.
assault charges,
Damn.
but no convictions.
All right.
Against girls or
Yeah,
guys?
no, I can go to
That is a
Japan.
good one.
I'm cool for Japan.
That is a good.
Who lives in the old house?
What old house?
In
Kurt's
Seattle,
old
yeah.
house that we lived in?
Yeah.
This Microsoft lady who doesn't win the little kids that come next door for their pilgrimages.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got
It's a really waspy neighborhood, too. That's why Howard Schultz, Starbucks guy, had he pulled a 1901 easement on me so I couldn't build a driveway because the city of Seattle picked on him, and then he charged the city of Seattle with anti-Semitism, hired Rogers and Cowan, and our kids, his kid was the same age as Franny, and he wouldn't let her play with him, which I thought was snotty. And he had built his driveway like seriously 2 inches onto this thing for Veretta Park, but it's so waspy, and it really is an anti-Semitic town, really. And if you don't like Jews, you don't like show people. That's a rule. So I remember going into this meeting, it's all these wasps, and it was the Friends of Veretta Park. And if you look at pictures of that thing, I mean, every day they have to take the, every whatever month they have to take the bench down because people write shit on the bench. Because his ashes aren't anywhere because no graveyard in Washington that's in the Willamette Valley will take his ashes.
Why?
So,
That doesn't sound
because
right.
suicide's a felony in Washington. It's actually in some states it's considered mental illness.
Right.
But in Washington State, for insurance reasons, because lobbies tend to make a lot of laws.
Right.
Suicide is it's very high. It's very high by men with guns, and so the insurance lobbies made it into a felony.
So you can't.
So there's no life insurance you
No life
collect on
insurance,
and
you
all
got
that
it.
stuff too.
That's it.
So where are the ashes?
It took me, by the way. I have a lot of them.
Oh, you split them up a little bit.
I split them up with his mom, yeah. And so she has them in this Tibetan stupa. And then there's some under a willow tree that we don't know what to do with the bloody willow tree, though. Because she's moving out of that house.
Oh, shit.
So dig
But I
it
don't
up.
want to give it to Paul Allen until we straighten this little mess out.
So dig up the willow tree and bring
Yeah,
it.
put where?
How do you
Central
how do you
Park?
do that?
Yeah, it's hard to carry a willow tree.
Yeah.
Put it in the back of a.
Willow trees are really delicate.
I'll take it.
And they're-
No, you have I would have an
take it.
arboretum guy. Like, be very, very delicate. They have,
I
like,
understand, but if you're going to leave it there,
no,
we'll
we
take
can't
it.
leave it there. It's
All right,
got
we'll
Chris
take
houses,
it.
It's
And it's got a
grown,
beautiful house.
robust.
You want the willow tree? In?
I don't think I could
think
use
it
a
should
willow
be
tree.
like a public willow tree.
I think
Yeah.
you're right.
But I don't know. I don't want to do that Yoko Strawberry Fields.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not really me.
Yeah, but at least
No.
Strawberry Fields is kind of protect. You want it to be somewhere public that can be watched because somebody will take it.
Yeah, that's why I thought of Paul Allen because he sort of owns. What was I saying? Oh, I don't know. Now I want to make sure that this whole Experience Music project, which is that museum thing, is clean, and that my stuff isn't there.
Right.
So in order to do that, there needs to be dialogue, and there needs to be dialogue between lawyers. And as Shakespeare said, first thing we do, let's kill all the lawyers.
One other question, because I think you got to go.
Yeah.
Where are you at with Dave Grohl these days?
I don't know.
guys
You know,
cool?
I talked to Pat Smear
Yeah.
a little while ago, and about 2 weeks ago, Pat was the only other person in LA that could not drive. And he was also really happy. And when Kurt wanted somebody in his band that was happy, he wasn't that great a guitar player, but he was fucking happy. So I said, I know
know,
this
he's
guy
got-
that's really, really happy. And he was working for minimum wage at the SST Superstore with my first husband, Pauline James. And Pauline James said to him, if you join that band, you're selling out. Seriously.
Wow, no kidding.
Yeah. This guy
That's
was a
the sellout.
tranny that I married in Las Vegas. It's an annulment.
Holy
whole
shit.
backstory thing. It's in my wiki.
Who knew we had so much in common?
Courtney,
We
Jim,
all do it, right?
Of course.
Courtney
we do.
Jim is into trannies, so that's what I was
Really,
saying.
I married a
Yeah.
tranny in Las Vegas. Thought it was
wow.
funny. No, came back to the Club Lingerie. Peppers were there. L7 was there. Gun Club guys were there. I said, I just married Pauline James, and no one laughed.
Really?
Now, if these people aren't laughing,
Uh-oh.
I did something bad.
Oh,
Right.
man.
And then I didn't have money for a lawyer for like a year, so it took me a year to get it annulled. He was really into pantyhose.
Yeah, of course.
So when Kurt called Pat at the SST Superstore, Pauline James was there. He's like, if you join Nirvana, you're selling out. So Pat, to this day, is in the Foo Fighters. And he said, you know, every time this shit comes up, Dave says, I have nothing to do with it. He goes, you know, have you ever thought that it could just be the lawyers? And that actually is food for thought. But when I went on Howard and I said, many years ago, I said, I'll have lunch with him. He went on Howard and he was like, you know, basically fuck her. So it's not a Yoko thing about us. What it is it's not even a dislike thing on my end. It's that, first of all, I had absolutely no awareness of how big they were until a few months ago when I bought my guitar player a Telecaster, looked up at Guitar Center and saw what I thought was the Super Bowl. It was a Foo Fighter show. Holy fuck, they're big.
You had no idea?
They're huge.
Arenas.
I
all know
all
that.
like
Yeah.
big
Oh,
arenas.
yeah.
But how did it take you so long
that's
to know
not
that?
even the point. the point is that there's a financial issue with like money market accounts, pension plans, da da da, under something called Nirvana Inc. that doesn't include Francis, and I need to get to the bottom of what that is, and maybe it's just lawyers because lawyers are hacks in
Awful people
in rock and roll. So, but I'm so sick of lawyers. I just want to play rock.
And you're going to.
They're telling us you have to leave. But it's Courtney Courtney on Twitter.
Hey, Courtney, real quick, do you think Nirvana would still be together today if Kurt was alive?
No.
Of course not.
He
But
would have
I
went
don't
off
know
and
if
did
we'd
his own
still be
thing.
together. He might be married to a model and living on the Upper West Side, and have twins, and we might be in Twitter wars.
You never know.
Was he ready to leave Nirvana? That rumor was out there.
You got to talk to Azarad and Charlie Cross. And
That
these
Unplugged
guys.
album showed his talent. I mean, we all knew how talented he was, but that Unplugged album and his voice, holy fuck.
I know. I was listening to All Apologies. Howard was playing it. Howard doesn't play Nirvana a lot. I think he was doing it because I was there.
Right.
But it's like I wasn't in Nirvana. I was in Hole.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go on Lithium after this, and it's a 90s station, and all I'm going to play is chicks.
That's cool.
Yeah, because all they play, somebody told me they still play Bush all day. Is like, I know, can you believe it? Bush and like Soundgarden and like
A lot of Soundgarden.
STP. I know, but I'm not playing
Puddle
any
of
of
Mud.
that. I'm playing
Yeah.
like PJ Harvey, Elastica,
Veruca Salt.
Verve. I'm not playing Veruca Salt because I'm playing the Breeders.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Oh,
the
you know,
Breeders are
one
cool.
sort of
Yeah.
beats the
All
other.
right.
Now, were you married to a transvestite or a
trumpet.
transsexual, like a cross-dresser? or...
Transvestite.
Jimmy.
Oh, okay. See,
But he wasn't into women per se.
Oh, did he have breasts?
No.
No good for me. No good for me.
No, you need the
What's your
full.
name?
Jim. Oh, nice.
Oh,
Courtney
Jimmy
just
got
gave
a
my chest a nice squeeze.
A man. What are these called? Man breasts.
Man boobs. Not as bad as they used to be.
I'm giving you. A,
They're normally called pecs.
A mammogram. A manogram.
Oh,
I like the
What's
nipple
the guy's
play.
name with the cowboy hat?
Don Imus.
Don Imus.
Yeah. What's his thing? He's like really right wing.
No, he's just an older man. He's
boy.
not too sure of what he should say and shouldn't say sometimes.
I see.
He's just an older gentleman.
Does he say?
He leans
stupid
right.
Shit?
Sometimes, yeah.
I see.
He's been known to say some stupid shit, but who hasn't really?
Yeah, we-
Oh yeah. Please.
all-
Hello.
We've all blurted
I
out some
I don't know
dumb
about
shit.
that. An hour
It
ago.
happens,
All
Yeah.
right.
I will
hour
say
ago.
that felt very good. There was a little bit of almost nipple play there, and I'm very happy you did that.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you.
right.
Yeah.
Let me
Jimmy.
just
Hey,
give you a
Courtney,
little. Just,
you're-
I like
you can
that.
take it. You can take it. You can take it.
He
you can
likes
take
that.
It.
Courtney,
pinching my
Jim,
nipple.
like that's like his favorite thing. He likes to get his nipples pinched.
Yeah,
when
He
he's
loves
having
nipple
sex.
play. He loves
Yeah,
nipple play.
I like that a
I
lot.
sense
You
that.
do.
We really got to get her out of here,
All right,
unfortunately.
all this testosterone smells.
I know,
Nice.
right?
All right.
Oh my
I
God!
love the
Is there
smell of
Courtney? Thanks so
testosterone in
much.
the morning.
Courtney
All right,
Love,
guys,
everyone.
pleasure to meet you. I hope I come back.
Yes, please do.
The Opie and Anthony Podcast.
Otto and George, we put this on the podcast this week because Jim Norton tweeted this recently, and we forgot how damn funny this was.
This made me laugh till my stomach. I remember laughing like so hard when it happened, and for probably 2 weeks after. Otto just has a way of delivering certain lines. This is one of my favorite things he's done on the show.
She dressed immaculately in an elegant royal blue dressing gown. Then, with her hair properly styled, she took an overdose of sleeping pills. She lay down on the couch, covered herself with a gold blanket over her shoulders, and tied a plastic bag over her head.
Instead, she shoved hay in her twat and asshole.
After all that beautifying, she just shoves hay in her twat.
Yeah, maybe grass too.
Andy M.
Read the note she left behind.
Yeah.
Read the
She
note.
left a note behind that said,
Love that, man.
I am now about to make the great adventure. I cannot endure this agonizing pain any longer. It is all over my body. Neither can I face the impending blindness. I pray the Lord my soul to take. Amen. Wow. And then her landlady found her.
Oh,
And then
that's
she
great. She died.
Hay is such an unpleasant thing to shove in your twat and asshole.
And asshole,
like
yes.
mulch would be okay because it's soft grass.
No, that's
Yeah.
hard.
But hay would hurt your cunt.
You know, it's
grass.
gonna
brittle.
perforate
Very brittle.
things.
Was she sick or just not getting work?
Just not getting work. No one
was
wanted
sick.
Annie M in
Nobody's hiring me. I got to shove hay in my mouth, cunt and asshole. Give it a fucking dry cleaning bag. Well, room 206, more hay and a fucking run down to the dry cleaner. Be a dear, run down to the dry cleaner. Give me some Twistix.
Fuck.
Room 206, more hay.
The Opie and Anthony Podcast.
Baby Bird Saga. Yes.
This is the complete saga?
Pretty much. It was a crazy day.
Tonight we're on the loose. Bow, da, da, down. No one can stop us now. Wasn't that saga?
Yeah, it was on the
Okay.
loose. Yes,
That would have
very
been
good.
silly if it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was silly even though it was.
Yes, it was. It's a different saga, Anthony.
Yes.
Joe Rogan gave us one of the greatest radio moments ever. He named the baby bird. And this is the baby bird saga. A lot of shit went down before we actually did the baby bird. So we figured we would put it all together for the podcast this week.
Into a saga.
Into a, said saga. What are you doing? We're
I didn't.
we're recording intros and you're fooling around with our pillows.
I didn't mean to fool around with the pillows. I was looking for my fucking thing that hangs in the back here.
I could see your dirty pillows.
Oh, pillows have you can't disguise pillow. Oh, here's a little something for the podcast.
Oh, okay. Listen. It's an extra, people.
All right, try to guess what this is.
It's a pillow.
Doesn't count. You're right here. That's my podcast. Like 2 hours of that. Guess what this sound is?
Good stuff.
Yeah, real good stuff.
Hey, guess what this sound is?
Unfortunately, not your head being beat in.
Being beating?
Beat in.
Oh, we should beat it. Yes, that would be right. That would hurt a lot.
Yeah.
I'd hate that.
Baby bird saga time. We're going to take our pillows and go home. Subscribe! I'm loving it! The eggnog drinking contest, number 3.
Forgot about the bad part of this.
What's the bad part?
The smell. Dude, I had to put a paper towel and then, spray it with Lysol, and I'm holding it up to my nose.
It's not a crime scene.
It smells like one.
Anthony, do you want to sip out of that pitcher that Magoo filled?
Shut up.
Magoo filled a pitcher, and I'm telling Anthony in the break that, wait, don't drink it yet.
Yeah, don't. We got to do the big setup for this.
Because if you swallowed some of that, it would be warm like his stomach, but I guarantee you there's a cool spot in there, like where the stuff that just went down that his stomach didn't even warm. You'd suck it down like an oyster. A cool, clot of nog from his stomach would slide down
I think
your
I'm
throat.
having more fun.
Look like he's about to puke.
Dude, Joe, by the end of this, we have literally 20, 25 people in this room. By the end of this, there's going to be a lot of people puking. Sergeant Magoo, the field is, the mic is yours there.
Yes, sir.
So what do you want to do today?
Well, I know it. I'm here to make Joe Rogan puke, maybe. But
Joe, what do you think?
Got a nice full pitcher here of eggnog, which I regurgitated.
Yeah.
So I figure maybe put in a little bowl of Fruit Loops and we'll enjoy breakfast together.
I see the nice bowl of Fruit Loops there on the table. It needs just a little milk substance.
Oh, no.
A milky substance in there.
Look how...
Oh, my God. No way.
Oh, God damn it, no.
It's
Holy Jesus, no, it's pouring like molasses.
no, Anthony, it's pouring like rice pudding.
It's rice pudding or pancake
like
batter.
rice pudding.
Thick pancake batter.
Oh, we might lose E-Rock. E-Rock is losing it over there.
E-Rock.
E-Rock, did you see that pour?
Turn around, E-Rock.
Get on the mic. Oh, God. Oh, E-Rock. Oh, he's eating Fruit Loops out of his own vomit.
E-Rock.
E-Rock, you all right?
I didn't know eggnog could clot.
Oh, my God.
Oh, there goes E-Rock.
E-Rock's out puking.
Oh, an innocent bystander gets hit by a stray bullet.
Yeah. Let's make this perfectly clear. Yes, E-Rock is not in the eggnog drinking contest. He's one of our own, and he's just puking because he just saw Sergeant Magoo eating the Fruit Loops with his own. Oh, my God.
Well, it was the
E-Rock
whole
looks worse than
preparation.
anybody in the competition.
Right.
E-Rock is so pale right now, and his eyes are running with water.
E-Rock, look at how thick that is. Go ahead, Magoo, do that again. E-Rock, you got to look.
Oh, look, watch. Oh, it's like snot. There goes E-Rock.
I almost puked.
Did you?
I had to walk away.
Joe almost puked.
Poor E-Rock.
If I hadn't.
Oh, yes, no.
Oh, we lost Generoso.
We just lost Generoso for whackback.com. Sergeant Magoo is taking everybody out of the competition.
Oh, Magoo is carpet bomber.
Magoo's like a suicide bomber.
He really is.
Poor E-Rock.
Walking
Look at that,
into
look
the
at
mess
that.
hall.
Look, they're all stuck together.
It's like oyster crackers.
Oh,
He's just.
Magoo, why don't you top off the Fruit Loops with a little more what you got in the pitcher there?
How does it take?
Eric is in the garbage can.
E-Rock is puking up a storm.
His stupid headphones are still on.
God, that is hilarious.
Take us to break, stupid.
Oh, my God.
That is hilarious.
E-Rock.
Are you all right, E-Rock?
Look, he's gonna top off.
Watch him pour.
Look, watch him
Eric,
pour
you
it.
watch him
Just
pour it,
watch
look.
him pour it. Look. Look how thick.
Oh, he's in the garbage.
What children?
E-Rock is puking.
He's all the way in the garbage can.
I almost lost. Look at it hanging off the spoon. Look at it hanging off the spoon.
Oh, God, it's like snot. Sergeant Magoo continues to eat the Fruit Loops with his own eggnog puke.
Oh, and
mixture
there
that
goes
he
E-Rock.
that he poured from a pitcher.
Adding more sugar.
Oh, wow.
A guy like
good
that
boy.
on Fear Factor could have cleaned up, man. If you
Wow.
have Fear Factor,
Yep.
you can eat your own puke. What's going to
Oh,
stop
look at
you?
Eric's. He's got snot. Oh, Eric's a mess.
He really is, Jimmy.
Poor young hawk. Magoo, hold that under his face a little bit. Give him something.
What happened, E-Rock?
I threw up my nose.
You threw up your nose?
Out of his nose.
Out of his
You want
nose.
to eat it?
God.
E-Rock is a mess.
Oh, he
This
certainly
is the most disgusting eggnog drinking contest we've ever had.
We might not set a record. We're down to only 2 guys at this point.
Yeah. Oh, God, look, there's strings in it. Oh, there's strings that are connected. Oh, no. Oh. E-Rock, look at. Oh.
Every time Sergeant Magoo pours a little more into his Fruit Loops, E-Rock loses
Where
it.
is that stupid Bob Kelly? Oh, would I be?
Jesus. Oh,
I invite
Bob
him,
Kelly
but
would be puking like
Orgasm's
crazy.
in Washington. We invite him, but he's...
All right, how much?
Oh.
We got to get somebody else to take one sip out of Magoo's pitcher. Someone has to do it.
Oh,
All right,
E-Rock's got a stomach like Karen Carpenter.
all right, let's get back to the competition, Ant. We got Pat from Menaki, and what's his name, Jerry? I can't really see his name tag. Jerry, right? We got 2 guys left in the eggnog drinking contest. Of course, Pat from Menaki, who comes into this competition as the favorite
and very cocky.
and record holder at 71 double shots that he did last year.
Jerry, how you holding out?
I'm doing perfect.
Doing perfect. Pat,
Give Magoo
how about
right
you?
in front of him eating.
Oh, I'm just wonderful.
You're wonderful. Pat, any ill effect at all?
Can I have some of that when you're done?
You're not going to throw Pat.
Yeah, Pat's not phased. Sergeant Magoo's trying to eat the Fruit Loop puke mixture right in front of Pat.
Oh.
And Pat has no problem with it.
God, that is
By the
so
way, Joe,
heinous.
Pat from Menaki, a diabetic.
He has 9 toes.
He has 9 toes. And he's taking in all this sugar today.
But
You're
he
a
gets
diabetic and you're taking in all that sugar?
he does get rid of it at the end of the
Yeah,
contest.
it'll be gone soon enough.
And let me tell you, hearing him let go of all this eggnog, it's like putting on Sgt. Pepper's for the first time. It's magic to your ears what
Joe,
you will hear.
Dude, it's why I'm here today.
Yep.
I listened to it for a year. It was the funniest thing
Oh,
I ever heard in my life.
Pat puking is the showstopper. It really is.
Well, I've heard it. I've heard it on the radio, but I think seeing it.
It's like a Hollywood sound effect. Like it's so perfect.
Yeah.
We got guys in there who couldn't get in there. A lot of guys drove from a long distance and couldn't get in here because it's too much of a mess. Oh, Steve.
Oh, boy.
Oh, he's going to puke.
No. Can we get one of those guys in here? Like, I want to chip in some money and get somebody.
Yeah,
I want somebody.
Hey, we got money. You'll do it? Who are you?
He's intern
This
guy.
this intern will eat Magoo's puke. How much can we give him?
Oh my God.
What are we not going to? What are we, communists? All right.
I'm in for 20.
Wait,
I chip in 100.
Jimmy's got a bit going. Wait, we got someone else that wants to do it over there. They're getting more people.
I smell puke and people are walking by.
I threw in 100, so.
Yeah, it's really disgusting, the smell in here.
Yeah, it's gross.
Jimmy, the competition should be they got to try to keep it down. If they don't keep it down, we go to the next guy and the money goes up.
Okay.
That's what I say
All
we
right,
do.
fair enough.
That's what I say we do.
Maybe I should take back 50. Now that I'm thinking of my bravado.
No thanks.
It's all good.
You know, it's
I
all
know.
fun and games.
Jimmy
Club
throws
Hills.
down 100. Everybody comes
Right,
over with
right.
fives.
I know.
All right,
Yeah.
Where are we at?
$7.
How many double shots of eggnog
Jimmy
we up
Trump.
to? All right, Anthony, they're doing their 40-second double shot of eggnog. On their way, hopefully, to a new record.
Yes, Sarge, I see it. Believe me. He's holding up the picture like, look, puke. Yeah, I know.
Oh, Magoo is a good boy.
He is a good boy.
He's a good boy.
Oh. He has really added a whole new element to this.
Yeah.
He took out like 3 guys
Yeah,
because
that worked for the show.
Yeah, they were looking at it as they're trying to drink the eggnog. They probably could have gotten a few more shots. I'm not saying they would have won or not, but Magoo definitely cramped their style.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Did Steve see that?
What?
Steve didn't see that.
Steve, you got to see the viscous puke
Steve, come on.
in the pitcher.
You're a
Yeah.
tough
Pour
guy.
it on the
Come
Fruit
on,
Loops,
Steve. You're a tough
and then
guy.
watch Sergeant Magoo
Watch
eat
him
it.
pour-
All right,
he
watch
eats it.
this. Here's our
Now,
own Steve
pour,
the Bear.
pour a little on top, Magoo.
With no
Steve, watch.
sleeves,
Wait, I can't see it.
Tattoos, definitely a tough man.
Yeah. When he pours this,
Look how this mess
it comes
pours.
out like rice pudding. He's pouring it onto another bowl of fruit.
Oh, it's all curdled and sour.
Hawk?
It's the hanger.
Oh, the hanger. Yeah, there's a hanger on the end of it.
I would use the word congealed.
Congealed?
And now he takes his little spoon and his Fruit Loops.
I spend a lot of time throwing up after that surgery I had, and this is awful.
And now look, like nothing.
Part of this nutritious
He mixes it up.
All right. He has no problem eating this. Here he goes. He's going to
Hey,
have another
E-Rock,
spoonful,
check
and
it
there
out.
goes Steve. I don't think E-Rock has any more puke in him at this
Dude, that's really vile.
He's dropping it. He's playful. Magoo is playful. It's falling on his shirt.
point. Yeah.
He's like a little boy enjoying it.
It doesn't look as nasty as I thought it would, to be honest.
No?
No, it really doesn't.
Hey,
about
by
if
the way, I've gotten word from one of our pals, wink, wink, that sits to my left here, that Kenny cannot handle this.
No, he can't.
Where is Kenny?
We need him for security.
Get
he has
Kenny
to be
in here.
Kenny, why isn't our security guy in here?
Get
we don't
Kenny
know,
in here.
We
We
don't
got-
know half these guys in
Look
here.
how many
today,
people
Kenny.
we have.
Question? I want to ask Kenny a question.
All right, Bill
Is he
Burr,
in the
yes.
other room? Tell him to bring his food
He
in.
needs to come in here. I just want to ask him a question.
Yeah.
Yes, Bill.
He actually requested that I stay in here, and he
Really?
go in the other.
No,
No.
Kenny has to come
Here
in
comes
here.
Kenny.
20 years on the force.
The
everything
smell
that
is
he
really
sees.
thick in this room, huh?
Yeah.
Kenny.
Between the
We need you here.
Lysol,
We feel
and the
threatened.
puke.
All right, hey, wait, let's get to Kenny. Kenny's over here. Club Soda Kenny.
You guys don't realize how bad this room smells compared to the rest of the building.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I can't even tell. I swear.
Yeah,
I'm not smelling anything
awful.
yet.
And I
smell
just
it.
finished eating my breakfast, too.
Can you just take a look at this,
Why
Kenny?
don't you watch the show?
Watch Magoo.
This is Sergeant Magoo.
Yeah, get Kenny a mic.
Magoo. That is a pitcher. That is a pitcher full of vomit.
No,
He-
get Kenny over there.
You know who's worse than me? Roland is complaining in the other room.
Get Roland
Get
in
Roland.
here.
What a
right here.
He threw him to the dogs.
What a tattletale.
Get Roland.
No. Kenny, where you going? You can't
Kenny,
leave.
No,
Kenny,
Kenny,
stay in
get
here.
in there.
Damn it.
Jim, you didn't even have to torture him. He just
I know.
immediately told where the platoon was.
Yeah. Yeah. You ratted him out.
2 clicks to the
I don't
right.
like it, but Roland doesn't like it either. What a snitch.
Roland, you having a tough time? Get on a mic. Just find any mic.
Oh, this is going to be priceless.
Yeah, I just had breakfast too, and I was like, oh.
Really?
Did you see Magoo pour it?
No.
All right, watch Magoo.
All right, get Roland a
Get over there,
mic.
Roland.
Explain to Roland what that is.
Yeah, get Roland a mic. He's in
Magoo?
front of Sergeant Magoo
Magoo's
now.
been out of the contest. A lot of the people puke into the buckets, but Magoo chose to puke into that beer pitcher, which he is now pouring on Fruit Loops. Watch how it pours. That was eggnog moments
threw up.
ago. It is now a biley mess. Oh, he's drinking. Roland's drinking Coke. Coke trying to. Oh, look at that hanger.
Now it's like pouring like yogurt. It's not even rice pudding
Oh, God,
anymore.
it's hardening. It's really starting
really
to congeal.
hardening.
And now he will watch this. Watch
been
this,
eating
Roland.
this for
He
the last-
mixes up the Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
Come on, Roland, get a nice eyeful.
Come on, Roland. Here we go.
And oh no! Oh no! Oh
wait,
no!
wait. That's for the competition.
No!
All right, let me explain. Connecticut School of Broadcasting guy that we're going to hire as an intern. He's out of the competition, obviously. Sergeant Magoo has been eating his own Fruit Loops puke combination. Now, Sergeant Magoo gave the concoction to Connecticut School of Broadcasting guy, so now he's eating Sergeant Magoo's puke on Fruit Loops.
Oh, my God.
Eric's about to go again.
Oh, there goes E-Rock.
E-Rock.
E-Rock. Oh, there goes E-Rock.
E-Rock is puking again.
Certainly
And he
is.
has nothing to do with this competition. We're finding the weak stomachs among us.
Look at Bill Burr, not looking so good.
Bill, you all right?
I'm all right.
What
Bill,
happened,
did you
Bill?
see that? Did you watch that, Bill?
Yes, I
What
did.
got you? The fact that he's eating someone else's puke?
Yeah, I can't even look at that.
Yeah, that was too much.
Hey, where's Club Soda Kenny?
He's right there. Kenny's
Okay.
here. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, would somebody take? Now that picture is so awful. Would somebody take a sip out of it, like without the Fruit Loops? Just a sip. Just a nice, thick, yogurty sip.
E-Rock's down.
E-Rock's down again. Wait, we got to explain because it's just noise for
Dude,
people out there.
The intern took a big mouthful sip out of Magoo's pitcher of thick, viscousy vomit.
He took a Viking swig.
Pat Duffy, that kid's an
A
animal.
Viking swig.
And it spilled over his cheeks and chin, ran down his shirt, and splattered on the floor.
That was a victory battle swig.
He just conquered this town and celebrated with
The
Magoo's.
government needs to follow that dude around.
Dude, this kid started as a listener, a competitor. Now he's an intern. By the end of the show, you're going to be like a co-host of this show.
And
He's moving up
E-Rock,
fast.
of course, puked again when that happened.
You get E-Rock's job, by the way.
He's got someone else's puke from his mouth on his own shoes.
Yeah.
Dude, but did we explain that he just poured the whole pitcher?
He tipped the pitcher into his mouth, and a half it went into his mouth, which he swallowed. Half it went onto his chin and his beard after he ate Magoo's puke with Fruit Loops on it.
And
Your
the
dad's
rest.
listening. You raised a tough son of a bitch, sir.
Hey, keep it off the rug. Keep it off the rug.
You should be proud.
You should be proud.
All right.
Kid should be a Marine.
Yeah, got right on the edge of the tarp.
Well, we got another kid. You guys want to do the same thing?
What'd you say?
This guy saying he could top what he did?
No, he said he
Oh,
can't.
you can't top that. All right.
How about the guy with the beard, the Nirvana shirt? We recognize him.
Can you top that? Do you think you could drink that?
Beard is going to be a nice touch. The beard, it drooling down the beard.
Do you
That
think
really
you
looks
could?
like a fake beard, doesn't it?
Do you think you could top
this
drinking?
Oh, he's stepping in the other guy's puke.
He's in the puke now. He's stepping in it. Do you think you could top drinking that puke out of that beer pitcher?
Can I top it?
If you gargle
I
it.
have no idea.
Can you
Who
do
said
it?
gargle? Good
You know
try,
what? You know what we should do? We should fill up. We should fill up 2 cups and see who could drink an entire cup, one or the other.
A chugging contest?
Yeah.
You're out?
No, I got it. I'm in.
Well, he's got an empty stomach.
He's an animal, Joe.
But
an animal.
he's already done it. You're a rookie.
I think we can get somebody to pee in a cup and drink out of it. I think we can get somebody to drink somebody else's pee. I could see that happening.
Yeah, I don't think that'll go through. I don't think that'll make it.
Yeah, no.
I see it happening with the air competition in this room.
Yeah, well, speaking of the air in this room.
I think P is a step down from.
Enough about the pee! Stop!
None of it's making it.
They're dumping out.
making the radio.
Let's
dumping
just say
out all
no
that.
fluid is as vile as vomit. I don't think vomit's the worst you can get.
Oh
anyway.
my God! Smell.
All right, listen.
Okay.
There was a lot of dumping that had to be done there. Okay, we're back to the competition. We're at what? 51.
51. Now I'm seeing Jerry.
Jerry and Pat from Menaki.
Jerry's taking some deep breaths.
I'm getting a little shaky.
You get a little shaky. Pat from Munaki, how you holding up?
I'm fine.
Pat is fine.
Unshakable.
Pat is amazing.
Munaki's
An amazing athlete, I like to call them.
High level athlete.
Yes.
Yeah. Next year,
Wow.
we got to do this.
Jerry's sweating.
We got to do
and
this in front of an audience, man.
You're looking a
live
little
audience.
pale, and I'm seeing like this almost spasmodic, like you're ready to. Oh God! Sergeant Magoo has poured out the big cups of puke.
Magoo is a good pourer.
Oh God!
Oh my God!
Wow! I almost gagged.
It's like this.
Swear to you, came very close.
It's like there's seaweed in
Look
there.
at Eric. He won't
It
look
looks
up.
like curdled vanilla pudding.
The best part about this is Pat isn't even remotely phased.
No, how you feeling, Pat?
Jerry.
I'm feeling pretty damn good.
Jerry, how you feeling?
I did it for you, Tanya.
All right, here's the deal. Jerry is the runner-up in the eggnog drinking contest. Pat from Menaki gets his title back.
And not only that, he just finished the shot. He never had to.
Right.
He didn't have to finish it, but he just chugged down, and he's refilling his cup. Look at him go.
Hey, Pat, you going to go for the record or no?
I already won. Did I mention I was diabetic?
All right. We're back for the grand finale of the eggnog drinking contest. If
Wow.
you're just joining in, Pat from Menaki has won the eggnog drinking contest, getting his title back. He's won 2 out of the 3 competitions. He's going for the record, which stands at 71 double shots of eggnog that he set last year. And what else is going on, Anthony? We got the new intern.
Yeah, the new intern.
Pat.
Pat. What's his last name?
Duffy. Pat Duffy.
Pat
Good
Duffy,
boy.
yeah.
Pat Duffy.
Soon to be legend.
And he is soon to be a legend in this competition because he has volunteered to let Pat from Moonachie, who has had how many shots?
67.
67 shots.
He is 4 shots away from tying the eggnog drinking contest record.
Earlier, Sergeant Magoo, as we know, puked into a beer pitcher. Poured it into a bowl of Fruit Loops and ate it.
Yeah.
Which is really disgusting. And so did Pat, our new intern. He did that. Ate some of the Fruit Loops, but now he has volunteered, with a little bit of prodding. To letting
if he wants a job as an intern on the show, he's going to do this.
Yeah, to letting Pat from Moonachie unload his vomit into his mouth directly.
Yeah, because Pat has to get rid of this because he's a diabetic.
Yeah, he's
Jimmy.
diabetic.
Now he's going to kneel. I would say you should get into position shortly where you kneel on the tarpaulin and lean the head back over the garbage can because you don't want to be balanced. You don't want to fall back and break your neck.
Do we have a table?
I think. What about that little stool there?
A good stool.
Like in Max Hardcore?
Can he sit on that?
Let's
and
get him a
then
stool.
is that tall enough? Hey, I got to use that. Is that stool good? Put the stool against there. See if he could sit on that and lean his head back like he's at the dentist.
Yeah, because it can't be the back of the head. He's got.
Yeah.
That could be perfect size.
Oh, my God.
Okay, that works
like a hair
perfectly.
salon.
Yeah, like he's having his hair shampooed.
There you go.
Yeah. Hey, Sam.
Sam.
Could you shoot from that angle?
Yeah, shoot from another angle because if we don't get a view of this, I'm going to be pissed. This is like watching Haley's Comet.
Yeah.
Oh, you missed it.
Yes.
You know, you're not going to see this again.
Sam, get in position.
Yeah.
HD Net, get in position. Pat from Moonachie, how many shots have you done?
Oh, God. This is actually also like Flashdance.
Yeah.
That scene where he pulls the little handle and the water goes all over him, but it certainly won't be water.
Yeah, you get one later.
All right, wait, where are we at? Where's Pat at?
Pat, 68?
You really think this is? You really gonna be able to do this one?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, I'll do it.
You're gonna let a dude throw up in your mouth?
Yeah.
Sam, how's that camera battery? Good? Okay.
Yeah, we got like a 3-camera shoot going on.
By the
over
way,
here.
this is called the Baby Bird, right? Than came up with the name?
Than came up with the name, the Baby Bird.
The Baby Bird.
Rogan, of course, that sick bastard, came up with the idea.
Yeah.
And he's in position.
For the first time
Pat's in position.
in radio history, you're about to listen to the Baby Bird.
The Baby
First time in
Bird.
human history.
Which is...
Now, I think some fraternity did this somewhere.
That's true. We're making German pornography.
Right.
This is...
No, I think it was right the other way. He's too high in the air now.
Yeah, don't be all silly.
It's all right,
geese.
because some's going to get on the tarp.
We have a tarp.
We have a
reason.
tarp. It's fine. Pat, how many shots are you up to?
69.
69. Pat is very close
How
to
you
the
doing,
eggnog
Pat?
drinking contest record.
Okay, I'm feeling it though.
You feeling it?
Feeling that pressure.
Feeling a little nausea?
All right. We got the new intern, Pat, in position. Pat Duffy.
This is going to be
And
incredible.
Danny, could you mic him from the other side?
Without getting
Yeah,
in
'cause-
Sam's way, we got to film it properly.
Yeah. We got to film it properly. Sam, you miss this, you die.
Yeah.
This is very important. Don't go for art. Go for documentary.
Yeah, exactly.
HD, you should get over there too, just in case. You're going to be all right? Yeah, this guy, the cameraman's not into the whole puke thing, but he's filming it for HD.
But
now.
sometimes you got to. It's like a war correspondent.
I understand.
You don't want to see it, but you're there and you have to document what happened.
All right, a lot of things going on. Pat, what shot you got in your hand now? This is to tie the record right here, guys.
How you doing? He's taking his time. It's rough, huh,
He's
Pat?
mulling this one over.
Pat, do it for
He's
love.
gonna tell me when to go.
Oh, Pat's ready.
All right, this ties the eggnog drinking contest record.
Pat has officially tied it. He is one shot away from setting a brand new record here.
And like a true champion, he's only in competition with himself.
Yeah, only with himself. He could have stopped. He won the competition. He's feeling the pressure. You could see it on his face. He's not as confident as he was at the beginning of this.
No.
He is just going for the record, though. So he can pace himself. He doesn't have to worry about losing.
And the loneliness of the champion left there standing
Anthony.
alone.
Yeah.
Also, his belly is really bloated.
Yeah, it is really pushed out.
Because you've lost weight and you got a massive belly today.
You look like
from
no
the eggnog.
filter Paul.
Now, I would suggest to Pat over here, the new intern, our new favorite intern, Pat, that don't move. It's just going to make it worse. You're gonna
Close your eyes.
Your instinct is probably going to be to sit up quickly and get out of the way, but that'll just make it worse. Just shut your eyes. Let it happen.
Yeah. Now wait. Where's Pat Fuminaki gonna stand? Because you got a whole bunch.
Yeah,
of
Pat.
garbage
What's your
cans.
position gonna be?
Right there.
So you give him like a little hair rinse.
Do a dry run. You got to get his mouth.
No, the mouth, Pat.
Well,
Yeah.
the whole head. The whole head. He'll
But aim for his mouth.
The record. He broke it.
the record.
Pat has just set a new record of 72.
72.
This kid could not be
Fantastic.
more relaxed. He's like Lecter.
I know.
His heart rate hasn't even gone up.
No.
Pat, can we have a dry run of what you're going to do? Let's say you're ready to puke. What are you going to do? Brace yourself on the bucket, each hand on the sides of the bucket. And then right in his mouth.
In the mouth, Pat.
Don't worry
Yeah.
about the bucket. I mean, we got
It's
the
called
talk down.
It's called the baby bird.
It's not gay, Pat.
You are the mommy bird coming back to feed the baby bird.
Feed your young.
Little baby's hungry.
Pat, just destroy it.
God. Oh my God.
Oh, he's going to destroy him.
Please say that before you do it.
Pat,
Please
just
say that.
destroy his face, man. We don't care about the mess. We'll clean up afterwards.
Oh,
Where's
no.
Tom's tie.
Oh my God. Oh no. 73.
73. Unbelievable.
73 double shots of eggnog from Pat Fuminaki. This is the worst thing ever.
Yeah, this is really, really bad.
He's got that look on his face like those guys in the 80s that were about to fight Tyson.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just that, oh.
Inevitable loss.
Joe Rogan playing Carolines all weekend long. With the Amazing Racist opening up.
Pat, how are you?
It's getting real close.
All right, it's getting really
Real close.
The suspense. All the cameras out. We've never had more people in the studio, by the way. There's got to be about 30 people in here.
And what he's doing
At
is very
least.
DiMaggio-esque. This is like the 56-game hitting streak.
Yeah, yeah.
73 shots. This will never be broken.
Hey, someone is
No,
saying,
no
please
one's-
center the Pal Talk camera. We got it.
I got mine done.
All right,
No, mine's fine. It's Pal Talk 2.
All right.
That somebody's in the way of or something like that. I guess it's the camera guy.
What shot is that?
The last.
74.
Oh,
Pat.
he's going for more.
He's going for 75.
Everyone's got to pretty much keep their position so
Keep going.
the cameras and everybody can see. Yeah, that's fine.
People are calling from all over America. They've been puking all over the place.
75.
In just about every city in America. And in Canada, thanks to XM.
He's just drinking now. He's up to 76.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Here it goes.
The baby bird is going
The
down!
baby bird, it's happening.
The baby
It's happening.
bird is happening! Oh my God! Oh my God! No way! No way did that No way did that just happen! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
I almost wet myself. I swear to you. I'm laughing so hard. I have never...
We lost Jimmy. He's laughing so hard he ran into the corner. Yeah!
A thunderous round of applause.
Down goes Pat. Down goes Pat.
He's wearing puke blackface.
That was the greatest moment in radio history, period.
Yeah.
It's impossible to top that.
Yeah,
That's impossible.
Trust me on that.
How can you top that?
Trust me on that.
How can that be topped?
We are announcing our retirement right now because that is it.
How can that be topped?
Wow.
Joe.
That can't be topped. That was the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
That was insane.
Can you believe you were watching that as it was happening? I cannot believe I saw that.
Worst thing I've ever seen.
Holy Jimmy, what happened?
I was filming it on my camera for posterity. Yeah. It was like Zapruder. And as I got a hit, the smell hit me, and I almost threw up. But I mean, the smell.
Dude,
that
the best,
kid is
the best part when Pat, our new intern, turned his head sideways to get some of it off of his face, and Pat puked right in his ear.
The best. What about when he opened his eyes and all of a sudden there was just these two clear dots in the middle of this pancake batter?
Listen.
Keeps going. He
All
keeps going.
right, listen.
Oh my God!
I'm watching it on Joe Rogan's camera phone. Oh
Look.
my God, I'm crying.
It's the worst thing I've ever seen.
Look here. This is what hold on, Ant. We got to do this because everyone's asking what the hell happened. All they heard was the reaction. So, Pat from Menaki, what shot was that? The 75th? He did this 75th.
You got to get that.
Hold on, let's do this, Ant.
The cleanup.
He did his 75th double shot of eggnog because people aren't sure exactly what happened. Okay, he immediately lost it. We had Pat Duffy leaning over the bucket, and Pat just unloaded everything that was in his stomach. I've never seen anyone puke more volume in my life all over Pat Duffy's head. He's still cleaning off his head. It's pouring out of his hair still, the puke.
He just shook his head like he got out of a pool, when you have stuff in your ear.
There was no way to describe it as it was going on because it was the reaction in the studio was just amazing.
Oh my God!
I defy that clip to not make the #1 downloaded clip on YouTube.
We're going for #1 download on YouTube.
What the hell are you going to watch that's better than that?
That clip will be up on YouTube, within a day?
I'm sending that to my website. It's going to be at joerogan.net in about 10 seconds.
That's got to be, That has to be online immediately.
It's going right now.
Brilliant. Oh, look, Joe is uploading it as we speak.
Technology.
JoeRogan.net?
Yeah, JoeRogan.net. It'll be up in my phone camera slot section.
All right.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
I was watching it and it was like it was an out-of-body experience because I was like, I know what it's like now to watch a murder happen.
Dude.
You're watching going, oh, my God, this isn't really happening.
All right, it's Anthony. Because people are like, all we heard was you guys screaming. You got to understand, it was so unbelievable. We stepped out of being radio hosts and just watched. All right.
When I suggested, I did not think he was going to take it out.
I'm telling you right now, Ann and I have been doing radio for 12 plus years. That is the greatest moment that we've seen in studio. And we've seen it all.
That he was leaning back, his head over the garbage pail, sitting on a stool like you would getting your hair shampooed at a salon.
Oh,
that's the exact stance he had. Pat was on the other side. Where the sink would be, where the faucets would be,
The mama bird side.
Yeah, the mama bird side. Pat the intern, mouth opened, and then Pat from Unaki just let loose a virtual waterfall.
Have you ever seen anyone puke more volume?
No,
that was insane. I can't even
describe
how much
waterfall.
came out of him.
It's uploaded. It's at joerogan.net now. There's a little section in the upper left-hand corner that says latest camera phone shot. It'll be a video. It'll be on Text America.
Good luck.
But you can find it on joerogan.net.
Good luck. You just crashed your site, I'm sure.
I don't care.
Wow.
I got it on my cell phone. I don't care.
Oh, I can't believe I saw that.
Yeah, Steve, get that video up on Opie and Anthony.
And it kept happening and happening. It wasn't like it happened and then it was done.
Right.
It went on and on. And Pat just and the volume. Yeah, it was more each time until he was completely covered. The mama bird. Look at this disgusting. It stinks.
Pat was standing there and he would just open his mouth and it shot out of it. It almost looked like fake puke. Like it was being done with a hose, like The Exorcist, when she's opened her mouth and puke shot out.
And like Joe said, simple as this, we just raised the bar. I guarantee that is the greatest moment in radio history right there as far as just over-the-top stuff.
Oh, my God.
I guarantee. When you see this video on YouTube and opieandanthony.com, you're not going to believe it.
I'm uploading a second video. I got 2 videos.
And he never puked himself.
Yeah, you didn't puke, right, Pat?
You are
Pat Duffy,
a trooper.
Man. Pat Duffy.
He's
saving it for the walkover.
He's our new intern.
That dude is a savage.
Give him the money. It's not much money, but give it to him. That's his money.
Yeah.
Here, Pat.
Now that's a way to apply for a goddamn job.
Absolutely.
Oh my God. You're hired.
He deserves health insurance after that one.
Yeah.
Dental even.
What are your references? He puts his head back and opens his mouth.
Wow.
A little thing called the baby bird.